Yo, what's up? It's your boy Hector. Today I want to talk about a topic that's very dark, very controversial, but I feel like it needs to be talked about. It needs to be discussed because it's so detrimental to everyday life, um, can affect your life, and if we don't resolve this, this is going to continue. It's going to be an issue in society. More people are going to get hurt, and this is going to be a talk about incels. And if you don't know what an incel is, it's an involuntary celibate. It's a growing community. It's very mysterious, very sad. And I want to talk about why we need to focus on teaching people social skills. It's a very important topic to me. I've been learning personal development for about 6 years, and if I didn't learn it, I would most likely be one of these guys. So, let's get into the topic. I wrote this little essay that I feel like is very important for you to hear. So let's get right into it. All right. On May 23rd, 2014, Santa Barbara police identified 22-year-old Elliot Roger as the man who killed 6 people during a Friday night rampage of stabbing and shooting near UC Santa Barbara. Roger was found dead in his car hours after a disturbing video titled Elliot Rogers' Retribution was posted. A manifesto, authorities said, was a clear sign of premeditated mass murder. In Rogers' YouTube video, he talks about loneliness, rejection, and unfulfilled desires, and blames women for rejecting him. Rogers had seen therapists off and on since he was 9 years old and was reserved to the point of seeming to have trouble communicating with an underlying sadness about him, a frustration. Alec Manassian, 25, was charged in a Toronto court with 10 counts of first-degree murder and 13 counts of attempted murder one day after a van rampage along the sidewalk of a busy Toronto street. While the police did not disclose a motive for the rampage, interviews with former acquaintances of Mr. Manassian and his now deleted Facebook account portray a troubled young man who harbored resentments toward women and appeared determined to die. The Facebook posting by Mr. Manassian praised Elliot Roger and incels, or involuntary celibates, a term used in a Reddit group where men vented frustrations that tipped them into misogyny. Incel stands for involuntary celibate. When we talk about incels, we are not talking about all men who are not having sex. Instead, we are talking about a specific subculture of people in various internet forums. Subreddits like r/braincells, the chat room forum 4chan, and dedicated websites like incels.me. Many of them are simply sad and lonely men suffering from extreme social anxiety and deep depression. Instead of trying to support each other and work through their issues as a group, the incels in certain communities allow their resentments to curdle. They see the world through the lens of entitlement. They're owed sex but cannot have it because women are shallow. This manifests in a deep and profound hatred for women as a group, which shows up on a very brief scan of some of the most extreme incel communities. But it's not just individual women that these radical incels hate, it's society at large. A society that allows their perceived sexual oppression to go on. How do individuals with antisocial lifestyles and a hatred of women and society come about? Well, children socialize in family environments characterized by coercive exchanges and poor family management behaviors in which positive and social skills are not modeled or reinforced. Learn to use aggressive strategies to influence others. When children's use of coercive exchange from the family to peers outside the home occur, children face rejection by their more socially skilled peers and become vulnerable to drifting into associations with peers who are similarly aggressive and unskilled. Antisocial talk also appears to be an important and generally overlooked social influence process. This process also may be related to the persistence of criminal behavior from adolescence to young adulthood. The antisocial talk and positive effect response-trained delinquency by which delinquent peers encouraged each other to engage in new types of delinquent behavior, and has been associated with increases in violent behaviors and substance abuse. Social skills. How can we fix this? The best way to solve this issue would be social skills. This term refers to skills that enable an individual to interact positively with the environment, which provides positive responses and avoiding negative ones. These skills allow individuals to satisfactorily adapt to the social environmental demands. Individuals who lack social skills need to be trained in a structured manner and be presented with situations where the learned skill is to be used. In addition, they need to be exposed to an increasingly socially complex situations. A particular group who are especially prone to social deficits and who could greatly benefit from the social skills training are individuals with emotional and behavioral disorders. Social skills interventions can help improve social abilities such as cooperation, assertion, responsibility, empathy, and self-control. And the best way to learn these social skills is with a mentor. As I said before, I've been learning social skills, personal development, for about 6 years. And I could personally say it's one of the best decisions I've ever done in my life to improve the quality of my life, to get the relationships that I've wanted with friends, family, and significant others. And I would highly recommend you get a mentor. I've been teaching people for about a year, and they've said it's been one of the best experiences they've ever had. In order to fix the issue of men if we want to fix men and allow them to grow as individuals and not become destructive members of our society, then we need to teach them social skills. And I've been doing this for a year, and it's so important for people to do this. So if you see yourself as someone going down this path, if you know someone going down this path, then I highly, highly recommend someone to take the course, to get a coach, get a mentor, and not let things just happen. I've known people personally that have gone down the Incel rabbit hole, and I pulled them out of it. And they say that they were thinking dark things. If we want to stop this, we need to take action now. So, if you want to learn more, check out my YouTube, check out my Instagram. It'll be somewhere in the description. DM me, leave a message, leave a like, leave a comment. Do whatever it takes to stop this, because this is a growing epidemic. So, I hope you learned something. I hope this touched you, impacted you in some way for you to take action. Take action now. Don't let yourself be an incel. Be the person you want to be. And I'll see you guys next time.